Alam nyo ba na bukod sa pagko-cosplay ay meron ding mga performer o ang tinatawag natin na idol? Pangkaraniwan itong makikita sa mga local anime convention na ina-attendan natin, whether free or paid. They're either performing as guest performers o kaya naman sumasali din sila sa mga singing and dancing competitions sa mga anime conventions. While some of them are calling it as a hobby or a passion project, some of them are really making it serious because it is a stepping stone to their stardom, to becoming a popular music artist or even a celebrity in the entertainment industry. Previously, we have interviewed Shua, a member of a cover performing group called as Hoshizora. She is a cosplayer who is also an idol or performer who sings and dances on the stage for her fans.
Akala ko kasi cosplay stuff lang. So, marami pa pala akong explore as a cosplayer. Like, may mga idol at things rin and stuffs din pala.
At ngayong episode, makakapanayam natin ang isa pang idol or performer at isang munting cosplayer rin. Abangan ito mga ka-Hobby Talks. Hobby Talking. Hello mga ka-Hobby Talks! Welcome to Hobby Talking! I'm your navigator, Inori Donz, at ngayong episode, tumayo tayo sa isang event at makakapanayam natin ang isang cosplayer dito. Actually, munting cosplayer. So, makakilala natin si Miss Raina Haruna.
Hello!
Hi Miss Raina Haruna!
Hi!
It's good to have you here in this episode at natutuwa ako at na you allowed me to feature you in this episode.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. Actually, si Miss Raina ay isang idol or performer. Siya yung one-half member ng SEIKA na kasama si Miss Shua, yung ating previous interviewee sa Hobby Talking. Ayan. So, makapanayam natin ngayon si Miss Raina about her cosplay journey and yung pagiging idol or performer niya. Abangan yan lahat sa Hobby Talking!
Hi, I'm Raina Haruna. I'm a cosplayer and an idol. And my hobbies are cosplaying, singing, and dancing.
Alam naman natin na may mga actual real names tayo sa totoong buhay. Bakit naman si Raina Haruna yung napili mong stage name? What was the meaning behind with your name?
So, Raina is from my real name and Haruna is from one of my Oshis of AKB48, Kojima Haruna. I really like Haruna, so I just put it in my cosplay name.
Oh, so yun pala, kaya pala Raina Haruna. So Haruna is coming from your Oshis AKB48, Japanese idol group. Ayan. So alam na natin yung reason kung bakit tayo pumipili ng mga stage names, not just only to show ourselves, our parang avatar sa social world, kundi it's also to protect our privacy and identity. Kaya gumagamit tayo ng mga stage name.
So I started cosplaying back in July 2024, and I remember my inspiration for starting cosplay was Alodia Goshingpyeong, the queen of cosplay herself. So I grew up watching her YouTube videos, and one day I decided na I wanted to try this hobby too.
Sino man ang di mo yung ice cream? Lalo na sa mga number fans dyan. Ayan, sabayan mo kami ha.
So Miss Raina Haruna, so simula nung nag-cosplay ka, naging idol or performer ka, marami na bang nagkakaroon ng infatuation or crush sa'yo?
Oh, when I started cosplaying, some guys were messaging me, but I just tried to act friendly and, yeah, I think there are people who showed infatuation towards me, but I tried to be friendly with it.
So, it's okay naman na may isang tao na nagkakagusto sa'yo or they have crushes, pero in a truthful manner. So, in a sense na parang pang good manners lang din. Tapos, nire-respect din yung privacy at yung boundaries.
Yung sa crush, yung ano lang, yung mutual
Admire lang.
feelings lang, yung tama lang na
Yeah, admire lang.
yung admire. Yeah. Yung tandaan nyo yan, yung word na admire.
Admire, yes.
Ano ka pala na scout ng isang idol or agency like yung Hoshizora? Paano ka nila na-discover?
The manager of Hoshizora reached out to me through message asking me if I'm interested in joining a dance group. And I actually don't post any dance videos, so I was intrigued that, wow, someone is asking me to join the group. So yeah, that's how it started. I think our manager discovered my profile and thought, oh, maybe this person likes to dance or something. So yeah, I got discovered through that.
Ayun, so that's how you got discovered as a member of Hoshizora, a dance cover
Yes.
group. I ever na, kayo ni Shua, saka ikaw, part of SEIKA.
Yes.
So in previous episode na interview ko din si Shua, so shoutout din kay Miss Shua. So I have finally interviewed Miss Raina. And don't forget, nakalagay yan sa video description ng ating episode, yung mga pages ng Hoshizora and yung SEIKA. So don't forget to give them a follow and support them.
My experiences in cosplay conventions are very fun. It can be a bit stressful sometimes at the same time, but it's really fun when you have your friends. And I really like posting my selfies on my cosplay page, not just in cosplay, but pictures of me, just me like without the cosplay. And I really love it that people still appreciate me even if I'm not in cosplay.
Okay, Miss Raina. So, since naka-cosplay ka ngayon, i-explain mo naman sa mga viewers natin kung sino yung character na kino-cosplay mo ngayon dito sa episode na to.
So, I'm cosplaying Waguri Kaoruko from Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. And she's been in my cos plan for a while, so I'm really glad I get to cosplay her right now. So, yeah.
So, siya pala yung kinosplay mo ngayon dito sa episode na ito. So, bakit mo siya kinosplay as a character?
Well, I found her very cute, especially when I watch the anime. I love her personality. And yeah.
So, you like her personality. Siya, yung mga ganyang characters kasi usually yung mga something like of a cute type, yung mga cool type na parang simple lang, na hindi masyado skimpy, yung hindi masyado, yung alam mo na. So, mga ganong characters. Nakita ko pala sa gallery mo na yung mga cosplay photos mo, yan mga nakikita natin sa P-rolls natin. Mga cosplay photos ni Miss Raina Haruna, which included also yung recent na photoshoot ko sa kanya na yung sa Chainsaw Man as Reze.
So all of my cosplays are rented because I find it more convenient, and I don't find myself the type of cosplayer that repeats cosplays a lot. It's just me. But yeah, I do have a lot of favorite characters that I like to cosplay a lot. And I don't really have a talent in sewing or crafting, so that's why I just rent or maybe even buy.
So, recently, nakasama ka sa isang performance ng Hoshizora, sa isang huling event nung nakaraang taon, na kung saan sumali kayo sa isang dance contest na kasama ng grupo na Hoshizora. What was your experience or feeling when you step on the stage kasama ng Hoshizora, tapos may mga nag-cheer na sa inyong audiences? Ano ang mga nafe-feel mo no that time when you perform on the stage?
So PGS 2025 was my first big stage as a Hoshizora member, and I thought I would be very, very nervous to step on that stage, but actually I was pretty calm, and I really appreciated that there were people that were rooting for us, that were cheering for us. So yeah, I was actually calm and was able to perform confidently.
So that's how you perform. Yun yung nafe-feel mo kung nervoso ka ba. Pero nawawala yung kaba mo tsaka pagiging nervoso mo kapag nakatapa ka na, nag-perform ka na.
Yes, for me, the most challenging part of being an idol is being able to do your performance flawlessly without making mistakes, or especially when it comes to singing and dancing at the same time. You really have to practice stability and stamina, because it's something you can't build in one day. So I think that's the hardest part for me. But like, as my senior idol said, practice, practice, practice. That's what it takes to improve yourself.
Miss Raina, alam mo naman natin, may mga sarili tayong mga hilig when it comes to music. So I've heard na mahilig ka sa mga songs, ng mga J-pop songs, especially yung AKB48.
Yes.
So, ano ba yung unang song, the first song of AKB48 that you heard that made you like AKB48?
For me, it was Koizuru Fortune Cookie. I discovered it on YouTube and I was like, oh, I'll listen to more songs of this group. And yeah, I grew to like AKB48. Actually love it.
So, Koizuru Fortune Cookie
Yes.
ng AKB48. Yun yung first song na napakinggan mo in which na it finally lead you to liking AKB48.
Yes.
Yung mga songs nila, yung mga music nila. Alam naman natin na as time goes by, yung mga performers tayo na may mga nagdi-disband, yung mga nag-graduate. Kung sakaling tumigil ka na sa pagiging idol mo or nag-stop ka na ng mga future activities mo, what was your next step in the future na gagawin mo as an individual yourself?
Oh, so one of my dreams is to open my business. So one day if I decide to quit cosplaying or being an idol or performer, I would definitely start a business. So I actually want to start a makeup brand. It's one of my big dreams since I was 13. So yeah, but I think I will still be following cosplayers and supporting other idols if I ever quit.
So, alam naman natin na may mga sarili tayong mga pangarap sa buhay. Not just focusing on cosplay hobby. So, kumbaga, may mga dreams din akong na pina-follow din na hindi lang sa pag-vlog ko. Baka may something else that I got in mind na gusto kong marating sa buhay ko. Na hindi lang ako nag-vlog, hindi lang ako nag-cross-dress or what. Just same as you, na hindi lang pagka-cosplay tsaka pagiging idol lang iniisip mo. But of something else na makakabuti sa future mo, sa kinabukasan mo. Ituloy mo lang. Gaya nga sinabi ng kanta ni Shakon, ituloy mo lang. Kahit ano pa yan, basta wala ka lang kinatapakan na tao. So, ayun. I believe in your potential na magiging idol or performer mo. As a cosplayer, tiwala ako sa'yo. So, kaya mo talaga.
Thank you.
So, Miss Raina, thank you very much. And do you got any message that you want to tell to your fans and to your followers who are now watching this episode?
Okay, so please support SEIKA. We are an independent duo group with me and Shua. So I'm the pink member of SEIKA. So please follow our socials. On Facebook, we are SEIKA, SEIKA. So it will be in the link. So yeah, please support us because we really want to make you guys happy through our performances and through showcasing our talents.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Raina. And so, nasa video description po ng ating episode ang mga links ng SEIKA as well as yung Hoshizora. So, don't forget to give them a follow and to support them whenever you can. Thank you so much for this opportunity to interview you in this episode.
So thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, nag-enjoy ka ba sa ating interview this episode?
Yes, I really enjoyed answering those questions.
Yeah, at least people will know you very well as well kapag attend ka sa mga future anime cons or kung may mga upcoming performances kayo. I'm sure that many fans will keep to support you, especially
you.
Hoshizora and then
Thank you.
your group SEIKA. So I'm gonna ask, what is the story of your hobby, Miss Raina? This is Hobby Talking! See you on the next episode! Bye-bye!
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.